Dance, baby, dance, 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 dance. Good morning, Jen. How are you, sweetie? Good morning, everybody. It is the glorious month of June. June is busting out all over. I remember when I was in ninth grade, Missy Jenn, it's a PS 233 in Baltimore, and we had our big graduation from junior high, and the song we had to sing was "June is busting out all over." Huh? June is busting out all over the rivers and the plains. As the young Virginia creepers keep grabbing up me jeepers, do because it's June. June, 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 just because it's June. June. It's amazing. The things that stick with you 92 years later.
It's the month of Rosie's birthday, by the way.
Yeah, I couldn't resist it last night. Last night was a stellar hangout. I want to thank all of you who were on there. I think the view count speaks for itself. The fun that we had last night, and it's fun with a purpose too, which I really enjoy. You can tell I went to town on this baby. This thing is incredible. This is a raspberry Victoria sponge cake, and the recipe is in the description box, and it has whipped cream in there, and it has Schwartau raspberry jam in it. It's Schwartau. Missy Jenn's juror, she can pronounce it. Schwartau. Yeah. So morning. Yeah, I did eat another slice of the cake after that. I have to confess, Joey D.
I haven't eaten nothing.
Guilty. But it is so good. I made it in honor of Jen's birthday, and what a great! I'm going to now put this in
my birthday.
I mean, Nicole's birthday. I'm 92, Jen. Okay, I'll be 93 in a couple weeks. All right, give me a break.
In my birthday, I ain't got no birthday. It's your birthday.
The old broad gets stuff confused and mixed up. The old broad, I ate that big ass piece, Billy Bong. I'm going to own that shit, okay? I could look at that thing last night and I'm just like, damn, this thing is not that high calorie. It doesn't have any frosting on it. It's got some raspberry on it. It's got a little bit of powdered sugar on top. I mean, it was restaurant. Look at the beauty of that thing. That's restaurant. That's top restaurant quality right there, Missy Jenn.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, don't knock yourself out patting me on the back there.
It looks good. I'm not gonna look. I'm hungry.
All right, I'm gonna go cut you a piece then. I'll be right back. I gotta feed the machine here.
I'm gonna be sitting here for 30 minutes starving. Because I looked at the title and it says, cake. Cake at the end. So 5 topics. Cake is the last topic. So I'm not even gonna look at the cake.
Oh man, it just came out so good. It was not that hard to make either, which was nice. There's your eating utensil. There you go. Teasing, hide the cake before Rosie gets back. Yes, I'm gonna give Missy Jenn a nice piece here. It just slices beautifully.
Yeah, Georgie's here, the star of the show, right here.
It is indeed a very elegant cake. You can see the way that layers away there with all the whipped cream and all the raspberry infused. Georgie, lunch is served. Dessert. Grab it, Jen. I don't want to put it in front of Georgie's face.
He's not gonna eat it. So.
You never know. Hey, Matt and Eric, glad you're having a good time down in Daytona, man. I love Daytona down there. It's a very cool place to hang out, Daytona. Cut yourself with that piece of that too.
Let's do the cake testing first.
Yeah, it's a sponge cake, so it's spongy and it's tasty, and it just explodes with flavor. This cake, it's just unbelievable.
This is very good. Yeah. It's very flavorful.
Victoria sponge cake. This is actually a Victoria raspberry sponge cake. Hello, Vanessa.
Intense flavor of the.
I think it was a late night last night, so I don't think a lot of people. The Schwartau.
Raspberry. It's very good.
It's a delicious cake, isn't it? It isn't even that high in calorie either. Okay, that's the amazing thing. Really turned out great.
Hello, Marsha. Nice to see you.
Morning, Marshall.
Jen.
Yeah, please get all my
light switch.
All of my channels unblocked on your chat, please. All right, now let's get down to cases here. Marshall is here, and we have Toronto. Toronto is on the agenda. Now the question is, should we rejig things? Because in a way, there's a lot going on. And let's see if I can get this thing down here. There's a lot going on in Toronto now. And, bringing the Toronto experience is very important to me to be, as you guys know, I'm a very social person. So the question is now, should I just get with D-Dub and just hightail it? Hey, Kat, good morning to you. Hightail it up to Toronto. Of course, it all depends on my passport if it comes this week. Good morning, Sister Earth. If the passport comes this, you're going into the store for a beach haul. There you go. Depends on the passport. So the situation is very fluid now, but let's go in order here. The Oakland Choochin today. It's been a while since I've been in Oakland. I want to spend some time with handsome Robert. He's always a lot of fun to be with. He is going to just stream snipe me today. So he's going to show up somewhere on the stream today. Right. I'm not just going to meet him for dinner. He is going to be Choochin with me today, which will put an interesting thing. But I'm not going to go up to the 85th Street, the area where I felt like I could get my head cracked open just walking by the what was that, Jen? The East Bay Dragons Motorcycle Club, right near their hangout, is just a terrible, terrible spot. I don't want to go up that far. I want to be around the 60s, maybe 55th Street up
Hey,
to
180.
55th up to about 90. 40 blocks of walking for me defines a good day. Hey, 180, how you doing? Nice to see you. Good to see you. Kim C, good morning to you.
Yeah, it's the Mac.
Yeah, Mac.
Purple from Mac.
You want my lipstick, Cat? It's Rite Aid Wet and Wild 199. D911 is.
I figured it was nice with this jacket. Yeah.
Yeah, panels are okay. I sure will be happy meal. I will have my pepper spray. D will be going to Canada, I think, with me. So yeah, the CNN tower up. There's a lot of things to show you in Chicago that you know, especially walking down in Choochin, some of these streets, it's amazing. You got Young Street there, which is like, at one time, it was the longest street in the world. And I know Toronto like the back of my hand. You have the NHL Hall of Fame, the Hockey Hall of Fame. I'd like you guys to see inside the Royal York Hotel, which is an incredible hotel in Toronto. It's very old, 1880s, 1890s, what they called one of the railroad hotels. And it's beautiful. Take you guys into the Bank of America Tower, where I used to visit and have meetings in there when I would come to town. Hey, Jay Money, how are you? And Toronto is one of the great cities of America. Yeah, that's the it's around the LGBT area over there. So Oakland Choochin today, going to define where we're going to be. I'm going to stay out of trouble. I will be hitting some of the side streets for some of the sites. I'm not here to rile people up. I'm here to be an urban explorer first and foremost. But if I engage people, I engage people, and that's what I do. That's my nature. That's my nature to do that. So stock up on Canadian Tylenol. So that's upcoming in June. It's just a question of where. My original plan, which I may stick to, is I'm worried about Dee's bike. He's taking it into the shop this Monday. Pete, the owner of the cycle place, will figure out the fuel situation. He's getting constrained fuel at about 40 miles an hour is his cutoff point for feed. So he has some type of blockage in there. Pete is going to have to... yeah, cool agent. Pete is going to have to figure out what the hell is going on with that bike. I'm not going to put D on the road alone on that Honda Helix between Las Vegas and Reno. That's like one of the loneliest stretches in America. There's nothing out there. Okay, this guy could be in some real trouble. So I've decided to probably go down to Las Vegas and spend 3 or 4 days in Las Vegas. Make sure we're all tuned up. It's a good chance for me to run the van too. Remember, I've had all this BS with the van, in and out. And if that code comes up wherever I am, I'm taking that into a damn Las Vegas Dodge dealer and Ram dealer and getting that kind of thing. Yeah, I am a friend of his. We have to look out for each other. He's looked out for me. Do you guys remember the stream where it was that rainy night and the one that got accidentally deleted by me, and pouring rain, and Dee walked all the way down from the hostel? Remember when I was with the Alabama hillbillies, and it started getting a little rugged. Yeah. Yeah, so also needed a new rear tire. But you remember when the hillbillies that night, and there was a black guy, and they started closing in on me a little bit, and then out of the blue, soaking wet, here comes D, and he's just like took control of the situation. Hey, Alabama.
Alabama.
Said it needs a new rear. I hope that means new rear tire and not to drive. So I appreciated him being there for me. So I'm going to be there for him, and I'm not going to let him make that journey between Las Vegas and Reno. It's going to be hot as hell out there. It's going to be in the hundreds. And just to make sure, and if I have to, you know, if we have to lift and throw the bike into the back of the van, we'll do it. But he'll have to decide in Las Vegas whether he wants to bolt on a carrier on the back and just carry the damn bike. We have that alternative too. Yeah, I missed. That was an epic one. I went to change the thumbnail, and I was drunk as a skunk, and I pushed the delete button on the stupid thing. How you doing, Andrea? I sure see you, honey. Nice to see you. Thank you for the text that you sent me and the screenshots. I appreciate that. So thank you. Yeah, it was an excellent stream. Yeah, it'd be cool to ride together. I think that's what we'll ultimately do. He is working now. If he wants to spring for that carrier and the hitch and get that hooked up, that'll be he'll have to make that happen. That'll be his responsibility. You know, I don't want to, Marshall, I don't want to rent a trailer from U-Haul. I don't want to do that because they charge you point of origination. If you don't take it back to where you got it from, then they're charging you a repositioning fee for that stuff. I'm not going to do that. I don't have the money.
$100 a day.
I don't have the money to blow on that kind of extravagance to have a tow trailer. Okay, it ain't gonna be.
You can get that thing in the bag for like what, $200-300.
I think you could probably get it installed for like $3 or something like that. A carrier that's rated. So that's it. Yeah, I can't wait to get down to Florida too in the late fall, early winter, and then back after the holiday. Well, actually, I'm hoping I'm going to get Missy Jenn to San Diego, and I like to treat her to one big week in San Diego. She enjoys that beach week that we have down there 1 week. So we shall see what the Norwegian princess decides to do at that point in time. Yeah, that's what I say. It's worth the expense. Yeah, you know, when you rent something, you'll see these U-Hauls go by, and they're like, oh, rent $19.95 a day in town. Man, the second you take that thing out of town, the second you take that thing out of a certain perimeter area, like 25 miles, the fees freaking skyrocket. The keys. Yeah, that's hipster. I'm with you, honey. I know you're frugal and smart. So I'm not going to do that. You put that rack on the back. They have the racks also that have the little ramp that folds down too, Missy Jenn, that you can just push the, and that'll be good for me for the future because I may wish to have a bicycle too, to do some bicycling around. I'll be very selective about where I bicycle though, because the car drivers are extremely dangerous. You know, you take your life in your hands when you do bike riding. So we'll just have to see. Just tell him to get a heavy duty carrier. Yeah, well, it's also, I'm glad he's working. He may have some of the finances for that. So that'll be his thing. And then he can scooter locally or whatever. It just seems like a much safer thing as opposed to being out in the desert.
Oh, nice. 25 degrees in Belgium. That's great.
Nice. Hey, Toyakis.
That's really nice and warm.
To Toy Killers. Okay. Welcome aboard, Toy Killers. I'm always deathly afraid of biking just because around Santa Rosa I see so many bikes get smashed and hit and run over and people knocked off of bikes. It's scary. It's scary.
Yeah.
Oh, usually it's raining there. Yeah.
Belgique.
Yeah, I don't want him to get a junky carrier that's going to bust loose off the back and have a huge highway liability. Get a good one. Slides in, get the mounting rig and all that kind of stuff. But it'll be up to him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Reese trailers, 32 by 40. I wouldn't go with 32. It's just too wide. I'd go like a 24. Bike scared the hell out of me too, Jasmine. I would go 24. No point. No, his bike is about, about two. If it's 200, that's a lot. Maybe 160 pounds. Two people could lift it on if they had to. So no. And then I have something for the future for the bike. So he can discuss that on his hangout, exactly what he wants to do. Like I say, it'll be his responsibility. He might say, let's just wing it and go. But you got to remember, when I'm driving between Vegas and Reno on 95, people are tooling 80, 90 miles an hour. That scooter ain't rated for 80 or 90.
He's taking his life in his hands on that highway. Plus the wear and tear on the bike. The gas that he...
You're not invisible, Fundy. Please don't be one of those people that comes on here and whines because I don't see every bit of the side chat. Please, you're always welcome here. I always notice you on here, okay? But, you know, then I'll get messages from people. You didn't acknowledge me on the side chat or whatever. Yeah, I see everybody. It really gets bad when it's 250, 300 people on a stream, and then it's really hard to see everybody. Hello, Bounty. I know it. He's going to be roasted in the heat. I know that. I know. Well, I'm just saying that he was going to sell his butt. Oh, and get a new one. Okay. All right. That might be a good idea because actually at Pete's shop, the bike shop, the scooter shop there, they had a lot of really nice late model used ones were in there for really good prices, you know. So that might be a good idea. He might be able to get Pete to give him some value on that trade-in, and then put that towards another bike on there. So, all right. Okay, Fundy. Bye. Have a good day. Enjoy YouTube. I'm not here to babysit the side chat. I've enjoyed having you on, but if I miss every comment, you have a good day. Have a good one. One goes off and 25 come on today, so all right. Just let it go. Let it go, Queenie. It is what it is. Yeah. I'm gonna get a refill. You want some more cake, Jen?
I'm good for now.
Okay. Let me get this off.
I'll eat some later. It's I got Choochin comfortable. Simon! Hello. Mwah. Welcome to the chat, Simon. You have missed the cake sampling, and the cake is fantastic. It's awesome. Very nice, solid flavor on the raspberry. Nice and soft, but yet still very good consistency in the and then has that cream in it. It's great. It's just a really wonderful cake. And what's really also awesome is it has very low calories, so you can splurge and have 2 pieces and not have to worry about getting fat. So it is a winner. Another 10-star cake. Or as I like to call it, it's a slobber knocker.
Well, I'm going to put that cake in the top 5.
It's a winner.
I'm going to put that cake in the top 5. What brand of whiskey? We have a lot of brands back there. There's Jim Beam. There's 4 Roses. And then I've got one other one back there. I can't remember what the hell it is. I'll have to, okay, take care. Can't keep your eye. George is always very happy. Always happy. Oh, it really was delicious. It was excellent. So we got it. The texture of the cake is spongy. It's definitely a sponge cake. It does look like a sponge. It's a soft cake with a layer of raspberry and then whipped cream on top of the raspberry, and then the top of the cake, and then some raspberry on top, and then shake some brown sugar. On that, it was delicious.
We got that right.
Absolutely delicious. Hey, Brad, how you doing? Funny shit, you know, Brad, I hope you find my thing about Melton. The big mistake Melton made was casting a spell when he's looking into his phone, you know, because the first rule of witchcraft is don't look at yourself or look in a mirror when you're casting a spell. So It's like whatever's rubber bounces off me and sticks to you. You know, it's kind of like, yeah, doing good, Brad, doing good. I'm getting ready to hit the road again, and you're doing good content, loving your stuff. Today was a little over the top, Brad, I gotta say.
Do we have a longhorn restaurant? We have a.
No, we don't have a longhorn. No, we don't have a longhorn. No. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, Jen looks good in purple. All right. So today I'm going to do the Oakland, but just to wrap up with D, he'll get the stuff figured out. Maybe he'll get another bike over there. Evidently, the Honda will have good trading. Pete couldn't wait to get his.
Honda actually always has good trading value, whether it's cars or the scooters.
Well, the funny thing is, Brad, it sort of cemented your reputation as a first-class content maker on YouTube. You really take a lot of time to craft some amazing videos
it's
on
the
there.
color of
Score!
royalty.
How you doing? Oh, you chooched in Fargo last night. Woo! The chooch will start about 2 p.m., I think. Around 2 p.m. my time, which will be 5 p.m. your time. Gonna figure out the prime chooching areas like around 73rd, 72nd Street. So I'm gonna start below and above. It's a very interesting area to explore. Besides International Boulevard, you have down to San Leandro and then Foothill Boulevard on the other side. So there's always cool stuff to see on the side there. Oh no, a clutch kit. Oh man, I hope that thing doesn't turn into a money pit, you know. And oh, you're heading out in Fargo again. Okay, cool, very cool. Let me see your channel, Packers fan.
Clutch kit, you know, it's almost like the
Yeah, you're talking about, you know, at least $100 for a clutch kit.
It's
or
like
something.
the transmission in the car.
Yeah, that might be why he can't get into top gear. So all right. It looks like all of your stuff has been on lockdown. I don't know. You did last night. You got the Twins game. Not sure. Anyway, I'm subbing you up. Subbing you up, famous Packers fan. You look like a real cutie pie anyway. All right, downtown Fargo. I'm going to check it out, honey. All right. I'm always glad to meet a fellow choocher. Oh, you're going to get in a fight? Oh, my. Oh, my. Be careful. Be careful out there. It ain't no joke on the street. No, I see your videos. I see them. I got them up now. So let's hope Dee's got a week to get that straightened out. I will probably be on the road.
4 scores and 7 beers.
On the road next Sunday, and may try a different hostel to get the vibe of the hostel and all that. I'm going to be packing extraordinarily light. I will be using the van as a base though, but I have all kinds of plastic containers I can carry a lot of stuff in. So a lot of things that I can carry into that.
Thank you, Brad.
What's up, Joe HD? Nice to see you. Today will be Mods Day. It is really for the month of May. I've been delayed doing that. So I will be running Streamlabs. You will not see the text to speech. You will see if somebody does give a tip, it will be for the benefit of the mods today, and then I will put my own money on top of that, as I always do, and distribute that to those that choose to participate. You will see it come up on your screen. You will hear the talking, but what you won't hear is it coming out on mine. There's something wrong with the mobile app on that. So, but please remember my mods today and be generous. Oh, thank you, Alan. Because they work very hard. They're here all hours of the day, all hours of the night, 3 a.m. in the morning, 6 o'clock on the East Coast.
Red.
They're still going strong. Yeah, I like to share with the mods. And today is all about them. And this is I think this is the 4th or 5th month in a row, and it's going to be a regular feature on the channel because the mods work very, 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 very hard. Especially this particular period here where I've been under a lot of very intense trolling and a lot of stuff going on because of, you know, what I do. No, the super chat is not enabled. The monetization is not enabled on the channel. I will be, I've been invited to reapply at the end of June. I will, you know, I'm making some changes to the channel. I'll reapply in June. I don't think there'll be any issue getting the monetization back on the channel because by that time, there'll be so much travel video stuffed into there and the viewership will be so high. It'll kind of be a slam dunk at that point in time. All of the, what would I say, the risky stuff will be on the Rosie McNamara channel. We already have 300 subs in like 24 hours on that channel. So make sure to sub that up, the Rosie McNamara channel. It now, you know, separates shenanigans because I want this channel to be mainstream, like Rosie O'Kelly Travels and Adventures. And many people don't care about the other stuff. And yet I have a lot of subscribers that don't like the travels and adventures. They just like, you know, the teeny weeny bikini and all that kind of jazz. So theoretically, everybody should be happy because week after week, I would get bitched out by both sides with messages and I hate this content, you know, do this. So it's hard. Thank you, Brad. I appreciate it. It's going to be more first class. It's going to be more mainstream. You redeem Vegas. There you go. I guess that means because of the streaming house. I don't know. I'm not sure. Is that what you mean, Packers fan? It was a hell of a trip down there. Now, what's going to make this is very exciting is we have heat.
Have a good day, Brad.
We're going to, okay, have fun, Brad. You've earned it, man. You've earned your day. Have a good one. What's going to make it fun is we're going to have some weather encounters, terrific. It may not make it fun, but terrific heat. Got to be careful of electrical storms in the desert and all that kind of stuff. We have to be damn careful. I want to get a metal detector to take down to Clearwater Beach. That would be cool. I'm taking my metal detector across country. Okay. I was scared you were going to get mugged in Vegas. I had to watch to make sure you were okay. Thank you. Thank you. How sweet. I love that when somebody keeps an eye on me there. That's awesome. So make sure you're subbed up to the Rosie McNamara channel. Like I say, all the content that you love to hate will be on there, or you love it, period, will be on that channel. And this will be much more mainstream. There'll still be, like last night was bikini baking, but it's a full coverage bikini. So it's a much more mainstream, but we'll be doing some teeny weeny bikini baking on the other Rosie McNamara too, and some cooking too. So it'll be happy. That other channel will never be monetized. Every single video will be adult content rated. So YouTube will be like A-okay with that. Now, we had the cake today. I have to figure out how Toronto is going to work into the scheme of things, and I just don't know. You know, on the one hand, I feel like, you know, Norm is moving and everything, and I feel like he could use another strong back to be in there and help move. And, you know, I'm a bull when it comes to physical stuff. It doesn't bother me. So thank you, famous Packers fan. I appreciate that. Good morning, Miss Kitty. Good morning to you. So we'll have to see how that goes. Let's think about what else we got to go. Missy Jenn, you're happy. Everything's been fixed up here on the Rancho. Oh, Tara's coming in a couple days.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you excited? Tara's coming.
Yeah.
Two and a half full days here. We're going to be doing the Boss and Janet on Wednesday night. Have a little feast with them. It's going to be so awesome to hang out with her. I cannot wait. And yeah, travels and adventures with her. Figured that out. But the good thing, Missy Jenn, We're all set for her. All the laundry's done, the sheets, the towels, everything's all set in the shine shack for her. The well leak
Fixed.
Irrigation leak is fixed. The tree is mostly handled and dispatched.
Yeah, it's just a little
It's
bit.
just you can see my thumbs are still healing from the tremendous blisters. Even though I had gloves on from using that Sawzall, the kitchen sink is unblocked. So we're actually in pretty damn good shape here at the
Yeah. So everything is good.
Those are things that would have taken me a long time before, but because Melton cast a reverse spell looking at himself while he cast the spell, I've actually got the good fortune because he's talking to me. So, hey, Julie, happy Saturday to you too, honey. So I'm very happy. Yeah, a lot of people, hey, B, a lot of people are very happy about the different channels, having that content segregated. It means that this channel will stay up forever now. There won't be an issue of anything being taken down. Every day, it moves closer towards being a very mainstream channel as I push onward and upward, which is a great thing. It's pretty, I think it was a good decision. Some people had encouraged me for a long time. I'm going to continue bringing a ton of street content. Although some people on YouTube may have a problem with it, that the bottom line is YouTube doesn't have a problem with it because they understand the difference between urban exploring and random encounters and going out and purposely tracking people down for the purposes of showcasing them in a negative light. I will repeat again, every person that I have ever met on a Chooch has been better for the experience and happier for the experience of having met me. And gone away thinking to themselves, life can be pretty fun sometimes when you have fun people. Yeah, next will be the merch. No, I haven't heard anything, Julie, from YouTube. I've put all I'm going to put out there. What I'm going to do is just be content until July or whatever, late June, and then just re-up. By the time the reapply comes for the channel, there will be, and YouTube goes to review it, there will be so many travel videos, so many restaurant reviews, so many cool road videos, so many cool hangouts that it'll be a slam dunk to get the monetization back at that point. And hey Cheryl, it's every 30 days that you can reapply. That's good, Carlos. Thanks for sharing. All right. Good food is damn good. That's right, 180. And I like that great deal, Jen, at $9.99 at the California for that prime rib dinner between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. What the hell do you get? You get the full salad bar, and I mean a good salad bar. You get prime rib, your veggies, choice of mashed potato, fries, or rice, and a beautiful piece of prime rib. And then what did they bring you? Cherries Jubilee for dessert. I mean, man, is it getting better than that for $9.99? Just give me a glass of water and I'm all set.
$9.99.
I love that.
Cheap.
Thank you very much, Simon.
You can't beat that for sure, Kim.
Yeah.
You can't beat it.
Yeah, Packer said, I understand people had opinion about filming homeless people. I do understand. Interesting to meet that. See, the thing is, not one person that I've met along the way is truly homeless. All of these people have a home to go to. In fact, you often ask me here, do you have a place to stay? Yeah, I have an apartment, or I'm living down at this house or that house. You don't meet many homeless people in Las Vegas, so trust me. All right, 'tis me. Take care, baby. I love the California. I'm from Hawaii. Just moved to Riverside. Cool. Yeah, you'll find very rare homeless people on my chats. Yeah, that's a big difference. You don't see people out there that look all scruffy and crappy. All those people have a place they go at the end of the night. So, Justin Mello. I'm from Toronto. Yeah, I like Toronto. I like Toronto a lot. I am kind to people. I engage people with a high degree of respect and always will. So those streams are going to continue on and on and on and on and on. Yeah, I'm not going to go down into the tunnels and film homeless people in the tunnels, okay? I'm not going to do that. They live under a bridge, Duluth, Minnesota. Okay. Coach, how you doing? Nice to see you, Coach. Welcome to you. Happy Saturday to you. I hope you're doing good. The coach is in the house. Meth and opioid problem is everywhere. Everywhere because crack is cheap. Absolutely, Simon. Thank you. There's a difference between homeless people and street people. Street people like to be out on the street, enjoying and meeting their friends and hanging out outside. They're not on the internet. They're not doing all that. And they all have a good story to share, which is very interesting. We've met the veterans, everybody out there. It's great. The good news is that YouTube clearly knows the difference between the two, and that's great. That's what really matters at the end of the day on there. And not everything's going to be that kind of stream. There'll be daytime streams around core centers of downtown. There'll be cool pop-up live streams, you know, in Kansas City and other places. There'll be all kinds of regular, more mainstream content. It'll be, you know, walking along riverside.
Hi, Edie. Hi, Beavis.
I might jump a, hey, Beavis, how you doing? I might hop a freight train and try that experience a little bit. I come out from under the bridge and attack. Yeah, big meth problem in Texas too. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. I want to get a little bit of sun outside. About 2 hours from now, I'm going to get showered. Yeah, antiquing. I just don't want to collect anything else, though, Packers fan. I'm more of the getting rid of things. Yeah, that's right, Simon. So I'm going to chill out, get a little bit of sunshine, then take a shower and hit the road. I will be, let me get the weather forecast for Oakland. It's always cooler down there. Let's see. Than here up in the valleys. George, what are you yabbing about? Let's see. Oakland, and then I'll be seeing Handsome Robert today. Oakland weather. Okay, it's going to be 68 today, so I'm going to wear my sweatshirt. So it's never that warm down there, so okay, 69 degrees. Let's see what Santa Rosa weather is going to be. It's going to be 76, so it's like 7 degrees warmer up here than down there. But look at how glorious the weather looks for when terror is coming. Sunshine every damn day. How you doing, Celeste? That would be really cool. Nice to see you. Don't forget your pepper spray. Yeah, I think Mouse Toes, Handsome Robert, I'm not sure what date I'll be in Kansas City, Cheryl. Everything is very fluid. This is going to be a 30-day road trip, so yeah, all sunny and shit. I like that. Packers fan, I'm liking you already, honey. I'm liking you, but I'll be watching. Yeah, that's good. 60. Roy, we never need air conditioning here in summertime. My power bill in summer. This is the thing that saves me. See, people don't take this into account when they talk about the cost of living in California, especially in coastal California. It can be 104 degrees, 107 degrees here, which it sometimes is in summertime at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And by 7 o'clock at night, it can be 62, 63 degrees. You have to close your windows at night, okay? Because the marine layer, the Central Valley, the heat there is like a big magnet that pulls the cool air in off the ocean, and it comes in over the valleys, and it's very, very nice. So our gas and electric bill is about $50 a month in the summertime. So we're saving, and some people in Vegas are $400, $500, $600 a month for cooling. Yeah, so we save a lot. Yeah, Celeste said, wow, you're lucky then. It's air. That's why a lot of people, you know, with this global warming, this is a very nice place to be, this particular area on the coast. Nature's air conditioning. All of California is mostly like that. LA, San Diego, all those places. So, woo, my ass is staying in the Midwest to work. There you go, Packers fans. Send me a picture of that butt, honey. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being along. I'll see you guys in Oakland. Woo!